Are you ready? It's beautiful. Beautiful. How was your weekend?
Good.
Good?
Good.
Good. It's a nice weekend.
Good weather.
Great weather.
Beltane was this weekend. I keep saying Beltane. Beltane was this weekend.
See, now you're going to have to fill me in on that because even though I watched from afar everything that you guys did, I still don't understand what the Beltane.
In a nutshell, it's just another celebration to eat, drink, and have sex. That's about it.
Did you cover all the bases?
All the bases.
My man, never disappoint. Didn't take one for the team. I don't know. You didn't have to take.
I didn't take anything.
Welcome to Inked and Chattered, as always, brought to you by Revelation Ink, 405 East Broad Street, Smithville, Tennessee. Let Fred or Corey take care of all your tattooing needs, and hit me up if you want some piercings. I'm now in the shop piercing. We are opening May 6th. That's just a couple days away. Of course, rules and regulations do apply. Go to the Facebook page, Revelation Ink, on Facebook to check out all the details. So yeah, we're in it. This is it's raining again, by the way. Forgot, I got lazy and I had all my windows down in the car, and then it just so happened I was like, I gotta go get something out of the car. Oh fuck.
Can't complain too much about the rain because it hasn't been as bad. Although over the weekend, over the weekend I decided to go hiking. I went hiking this place called Volunteer Trail in Smyrna, and forecast said storm should start around 7. It was around 3 o'clock whenever I got there, and I was like, it's all good. I had plenty of time.
Yeah, we're fine.
Around 4:30 is when things started looking a little sketchy. I was sitting on a cliff, taking pictures, videos, pretty water and whatnot. And in the distance, you can see it. You can see what's coming towards you. Still far away. I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Plenty of time. Got about 2 miles left on the trail. Trucking along. Things start getting a little windy. A little bit. Trees are bending. It's not looking good for old Kruz. Out of fucking nowhere, just rainstorm. Like couldn't even see. Like you couldn't see like where you were going. You were just like slipping over rocks. And it was just like 5 minutes. 5 minutes of just I was fucking soaked, and still had. That probably lasted for like 5 minutes, and I walked pretty fast while that was going on, but still had like 1.5 miles to go, and it was still raining, completely drenched. One person got a tree that fell on their nephew. That wasn't cool. In the distance, I could hear somebody screaming, but there's like a lake right beside it, so I was like, it's fine. It's just people screaming on the boat, having a good time. Shenanigans.
Yep.
No, it was somebody saying help.
Whoops.
Yeah, whoopsie daisies. I just kept walking. I didn't.
Yeah. Don't let your PO officer know about that. It could have been points off of that's what I do good deeds for. PO officer thinks that's cool when you help people out.
Yeah. Oh well.
Maybe next time.
I helped.
You heard it.
I heard it.
It could have been.
I reaffirmed that.
Yep.
I heard it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. Hey, it's fine. My weekend consisted of none of that.
I seen you got the bubble maker for the kids.
That thing's a beast, and they loved it. And it was only $10, and I'm glad it was only $10 because it lasted all of like 30 seconds. I mean, it still works, but just you pour the bubbles in, and it rapid fire. They're taking bubbles in the face, and they stood right over top of it. Of course, they wouldn't.
You know what you need to do? How's it set up? How's it set up to feed?
You're supposed to dump the bottle in and let it go, and you twist it in, but there was wasting so much that I took that bottle out and I just started pouring it into the spout, like the old school bubble mowers.
Get a big bottle to fit into there, and then you just.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Behind the monitor. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
One step ahead of me.
Yeah, old Dad's prepared.
Make sure it lasts for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's the day for bubble machines. Had a little one-on-one action in the driveway. Some basketball, Chuck E. Cheese style.
Did you lose?
Yeah, I did.
It's okay.
Of course. My 2-year-old, he's a sniper from mid-range. I can't. Not even kids games. I can't. I wanted to tear it apart. If I didn't work so fucking hard on putting that thing together, It wasn't the part of.
I caught you putting it together. Kids were standing in it.
Yeah, on it and
stealing the
taking
tees
the pieces away. And that, yeah, so it wasn't hard to put together. Just a bunch of PVC pipe and a net. But they kept running away with the pieces. It made it difficult. Freeing up my ass. How's a 3-year-old supposed to put this together? That's what that means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't scoff. That's
Here you go. I got your present.
Look at now, put it together, kids. Yeah, they would have been just fine with that, playing with those blue PVC pipes all weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your son would have been hitting your twins on the head with them. Yeah.
Part of me wanted to let it happen. I was entertained. I laughed. I was having a good time. So yeah, weather was nice. I got a little bit of sunburn. Got lazy, didn't shave my head. Come back into the house Saturday. Got a little color. So okay, here we go. And then I noticed I hadn't shaved my head yet. So I didn't want the reversed Hulk Hogan. So I had to shave my head. Long story short, it's fine. I got to shave it again. We're fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. That's about it. That was my weekend in a nutshell. Oh, and then I took the kids back, and I was gonna get some productive dad time shit done. You know, like work on the car, maybe I don't know, sit on the porch just in my underwear, drink a beer. Rain. It's fine. It's fine. Just keep them stimulus checks rolling in. We'll be just fine.
Speaking of weekends, UFC 249's coming up this weekend.
This weekend.
The Super Card.
I'm super excited about it. And I actually got it pulled up right here. If you see over in my monitors, boom, there it is.
The one?
Yeah, this is the one. Just the one. So yeah, it's, I guess we'll go bottom to the top. I don't know if there's going to be a prelim. I think they're just going to mash it all into one. Maybe there's a prelim, but it doesn't.
I would say there would.
Doesn't signify
Maybe not.
that here. But you got Ryan Spann versus Sam Alvey, Bryce Mitchell and Charles Rosa, Carla Esperanza and Michelle Watterson. That's going to be a sneaky good fight. Let's see here.
Yeah, Watterson has something to prove.
Yeah, she does. Ronaldo Souza and Uriah Hall for Fabricio Verdum and Alexei Olenek. Vincent Luke and Nico Price, Anthony Pettis, and Cowboy Cerrone. I wonder if he's ready this time.
Which one?
Cowboy, yeah, that's right? Yeah.
You know, last two Pettis fought.
Yeah, the one before.
It's not been his greatest performances.
Well, the last time he fought was Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Nate just wore him out.
Yeah.
And then the one before that, he come off a win. That's how he got the Diaz fight. But yeah, both of those guys coming off some pretty bad losses. Not the one like Cowboy did, but
Cerrone has three
in a row.
Yeah, 3 in a row he's lost.
Yep, it was Ferguson with the in the eye, and then Gaethje knocked him out in the second. Which then after that he said
Gaethje was first, wasn't it?
Maybe, possibly.
Either way,
yeah. And then of course Connor.
Yeah.
You know. Then you got Greg Hardy and Jorgen De Castro, which the more Greg Hardy fights, the more I'm intrigued by it. Just to, like, he did what he did in the NFL, which, you know, it is what it is. Like, there was no convictions, but I mean, there was evidence upon evidence, and that's another story for a show that's not this one. But, like, so he's a bad man, right? And then he gets basically blackballed out of the NFL, gets released off of your team, America's team, the Cowboys. When the Cowboys don't want nothing to do with you and the Raiders say no, and you're a good player, you're a good player, because Greg Hardy was a good NFL player.
Yeah.
It's time to move on. He goes to the world of MMA, but he thinks it's just a spoof of he's just trying to do something. First fight, okay. Second fight, oh shit. Third fight, I think, is when he started having so he's legit. He's a fighter. He's still got everybody and their brother that want to beat his ass for what he did, you know, in his real life. And then he started getting these just sloppy fights. He was disqualified for the illegal head kick. The guy was trying to get up off the ground. He hit him in the temple with the knee. Mm-hmm. And then the next one there was another kind of something like that. Oh, it was he took the inhaler in the corner. They were over.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was his next one. He said it was cleared with USADA, and that's not a thing. You can't do that in the corner of a fight, you know, because that's all about endurance. You can't be over there hitting your puffer. And then the last fight he stepped in for I want to say Verdun over in Brazil. He took it on like a 10, 9, 8 day flyer and just fought the guy that the Black Beast knocked out in the final 10 seconds. Got like the tribal.
I don't remember. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Alexander Volkan. No, not that's the champ.
No.
He's a big dude.
I know who you're talking
about.
But
that dude wore him out. Like, he went the distance, but he just got dominated. So this is his first fight back. I'm a little intrigued by that fight. I just want to see what the future holds for him, because he said he's going to correct it and he's going to work on his striking and this, that, and the other. So moving forward, you got Calvin Cantor and Jeremy Stevens. That's Stevens' return. It's the first time he's fought in a minute. Is that the first time he's fought since Pettis Superman?
I think
here
so.
In Nashville?
I want to say so.
I want to say yes. Maybe one fight since then, but not much more than that.
Yeah. Not a lot of activity in the past few years.
Then after that, you get into the big boys. I mean big boys. Francis Ngannou and Jair Rosenstrike.
Ngannou, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
So much talent. If he could just put all of his stuff together, he would be scary. Like, he would be the heavyweight
He's
champion.
Scary as it is.
He's scary as it is, but he just can't stay consistent. And then you got the surprise with Cejudo versus Dominic Cruz.
Oh, man. I can't wait.
I'm not a Dominic Cruz fan.
I'm a fan of Cejudo.
I
am
Cejudo.
a fan of Cejudo.
Yeah. But I also want to see, he's not fought in a long time. Cruz is coming off almost a 3-year layoff, So
Cejudo's a 2-year?
2-year, almost 2-year. Yeah, almost 2-year layoff. And then, of course, the main event, which is the main event, Oshama Rama. I don't think it should ever happen, but whatever. Justin Gaethje and Tony Ferguson.
A fight's a fight.
Fight's a fight.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just going to say the report, it's not a rumor, it's damn near come out of Dana's mouth himself. If Gaethje beats Ferguson, doesn't matter how, submit, knockout, decision, doesn't matter. Gaethje wins, he goes on to fight Khabib for the belt whenever that's done, probably September, October, because of Ramadan, and we're in the middle of Ramadan right now, and Khabib's, doing the fasting thing and whatnot. On the other hand, if Ferguson beats Gaethje, Ferguson will go on to face Khabib, and the trilogy's happening on Fight Island. We talked about it last week. I don't like it.
No.
I don't like it at all. Just wait that one out.
I don't like the fact that Gaethje and Ferguson are fighting anyways. But this will put a lot of talk coming from Gaethje to rest whenever they do fight.
Now,
which I'm not saying he's not a contender. He is a contender.
Oh, yeah, he is.
But he talks like Conor isn't a contender, and that's where I get a little bit not just with my biased opinion on Conor because I'm a fan, but just because he hasn't been in the game for a few years, you can't just completely eliminate him as a contender whenever he messed up Donald Cerrone in 45 seconds.
Yeah, you can't discount Conor McGregor. But I now, as on the other side of that, as not a fan of McGregor at all, being on the other spectrum of that, I'm Diaz camp, so I don't have a lot of room to talk when it comes to, man, you've been out of the game. Who do you think you are walking in? So Nate does the same thing. Nick would do the same thing. Whatever. All I'm saying is I understand where Gaethje's coming from as far as, who do you think you are? We all know who he is. Nobody wants to see that fight. I want to see that fight. There's so many McGregor fans out there that say, Gaethje doesn't deserve to fight McGregor. I want to see Gaethje fight McGregor. Put your money where your fucking mouth is.
That should be the fight.
If you're a bad motherfucker, then you're going to do what you do against Conor McGregor. Doesn't matter who's standing in front of you.
I wish Ferguson would have been like, no. I mean, I know Ferguson just wants to fight.
He just wants to fight.
He doesn't give a shit.
He's healthy for the first time in a many moons.
I fully believe he's going to... I'm not going to say he's going to destroy Gaethje by any means, but I fully believe he's going to win that fight and move on to fight Khabib.
What you got going on over there? Bear Grylls
over there? Jamie?
Damn.
Trying to have a conversation over here. Now I lost my train of thought.
You said Ferguson. On Ferguson, you think he's going to win the fight?
He's going to win the fight, and then Man, I really just got derailed there. You really threw me off.
Way to go, Novella.
Anyways, if Ferguson's going to win the fight, go to fight Habib. I wish Ferguson would have just held out. Like, you know what? I want to fight, but the person I need to fight should be Habib. That is my fight. I'm the interim champ. He is the champ. That should be the fight. I shouldn't have to fight anybody else. I'll hold out on it. I'll wait to blow my load.
Yeah.
If he would have done that, then I fully believe we'd be looking at Gaethje and Conor.
Oh, wait, that was in stone.
Yeah.
They come out and said that. If all this COVID thing had not happened and all those cancellations had not happened, that was already on paper. McGregor, Gaethje.
Yeah.
I want to say June, first weekend of June, I think is what it was supposed to be. It is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. You can't beat the system. Nobody's ducking anybody. Even Khabib, I have to go back on all this shit that I talked about. Even Khabib didn't duck anybody, kind of, sort of, not really. He was doing what the UFC told him to do. Go back to Russia. Go to Abu Dhabi. Go here. Go there. Should have stayed in San Jose is what he should have done. In retrospect, you can't predict the future, but he should have stayed right there in camp.
Nobody knew how long any of this was going to last, anything until the restrictions were uplifted. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
So
long story short, we got fights again. We got fight weekend again. So I'm happy. Let's go. Let's get it done. And then they announced the 13th and the 24th cards as well. They're fight nights. I mean, they're fights. They'll get back on track, and we'll see. We'll go from there. So very excited. Very excited. Finally, some live entertainment that doesn't consist of us throwing pennies at Novella dancing on a coffee table.
I'm getting bored of that.
I'm getting tired of it. And
same moves every time. Yeah,
like,
it's always
and it's starting to get a little more complicated getting your change back from her.
Yeah, what's that about?
I mean,
you don't get to keep the pennies.
You don't get to keep those pennies.
What's the point of me dancing?
For our entertainment, there's no sports on right now.
Well, go to Missouri. Starting Monday, they're gonna have entertainment.
That's right. That is right. Is it Monday? For some reason, I thought it was Saturday.
Monday.
It is Monday. Oh, Missouri. Concerts. Starting Monday. They will be having concerts. So, if nothing more.
What concerts?
Just any. They're open to do it. They said, hey, you want to have concerts? Come on over here. Let's play music. So, I don't know the details on that. I do know I've heard that kind of through the grapevine all week long, and then I guess they made it official for Monday, May 14th, 12th, 11th. B. Please do not do that.
Good God, just give me the answer.
So, yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious to see. So, okay, Missouri says we can have concerts. What concert is going to be there, and will that set off a chain reaction? Now, if you read in the news, we've flattened the curve. Depending on who you listen to, what news outlet, what you look at for your reliable news source, you got one side saying the worst is yet to come. You got the other side saying death hornets. Somebody else saying, look at UFOs, huh? Like Blink-182? Let me introduce you to my friend, Tom DeLonge. Yeah, and you fucked his name up, but that's fine. That's okay.
I don't know. Honestly, I may get a lot of flack for this, but in my opinion, in the beginning of this outbreak, should have just let it run its course. Should have just let it run its course because every human being is the exact same. People are going to catch it regardless. You got to build that immune system up. I'm a person who doesn't get vaccines. I'm going to say it. I don't get the flu vaccine. I don't get any of it. They come out with a COVID vaccine. Guess who's not going to get it? Your boy Kruz. I'm just not going to get it. I'm not going to get something that's going to give me the virus.
Yeah.
If I get it, I get it. My body fights it off the old-fashioned way. I don't wash my hands after I poop.
I wear gloves when I pee. Therefore, you don't have to wash your hands if you wear gloves when you pee. Because
you flush the gloves down the toilet.
Yes.
I got you, yeah.
That's why you can eat the chicken nuggets in the drive-thru with your gloves on without a mask, as you're bitching about the man in the drive-thru window that didn't have his mask on. Yeah, I see you out there. I see you all out there. So I don't have an opinion on it. I really genuinely don't. I'm not afraid to say. I'm the last person that's afraid to say anything about anything. I don't have an opinion on it. Maybe I do a little bit. My opinion was if the state of California was going to do it, all the way to Maine should have done it. And it's not a bias thing. So if Maine was going to do it, all the way to California should have done it. Like, everybody should have locked down. You have these governors like Bill Lee here in this state of Tennessee that we live in. Selfishly, I'll say that much, selfishly kept us open, which, whatever, money, we're making money, that's fine. I'm not bitching about that. I'm just saying, kept us open until the very last minute where he got so much pressure to keep his own trucks running for his company, until he got so much pressure from the outside noise that he shut us down for what, a month, but we were the last to shut down, and we're the first to open. We were in the first wave to open right back up. So then we opened back up, and then it's whoa, open back up, but with these restrictions. And by the way, not everybody's opening up. Tattoo parlors, hair salons, nail salons, self-care, as what they say, is not opening until May 29th. An outrage broke because you see spring breakers down there in Florida again, living it up like it's 1999. So it kind of, and Georgia too. So you're like, well, what's the difference? And then he came back again in a 3-day stance. He flip-flopped 3 times. He's not the only one. He's just is more personable because we're here. We're affected a lot by that, in very many different aspects in this state that we live in. So that's my opinion. If nobody was going to shut down, then nobody should shut down. I don't understand if it's an airborne virus that came from China that is now dominating New York City, not so much state, but city. The state of California in the beginning, do like Italy did. Shut it all down. They just all got released today. Everybody come out into the streets. It was the first day of unquarantine for Italy. So that's my opinion. Airborne virus the airborne virus doesn't look at state lines and say, I ain't gonna fuck with them Floridians. They look like they're having a good old time. Let's go over here to Montana.
I don't want to interrupt the wrestling.
You look like you're having a good time, Vince McMahon. Yeah, no, that's my opinion. That is my opinion. So I guess I had one. That's it. Rant over. I'm not going to get too much into the political aspect because I'm not political. But when it affects personal well-being and living, it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm done talking about COVID-19 anyways.
Moving on. Womp, womp, womp. Man, I wish I'd have gave you some talk points. That's my fault.
They're great.
No, I know they are. Hey, real fast, while you're tuning in, go hit up the website right now, the Asylum.Productions. While you're there, you can join the Patreon. $3, $5, and $10 donations will help us continue to do the things that we love to do so much. Once shows get going, we'll be traveling, covering different bands, different shows, different cities, different states. Also, we have another show, Brews, with Diego and Kruz and Novella, that also helps with the buying of the alcohols to continue to do the show, going to different breweries. Hopefully, once this is kind of going, we'll be visiting breweries and shit like that. So what comes with the donations, you ask? Well, it's different tiers. It's different. You get different things. Go to the website. Check it out yourself, the Asylum.Productions. Also, we have merch. Go to our merch table. And our merch table, we're not at a show right now, Kruz. You can't go to the table. Go to the merch tab.
Virtually go to the table.
In your mind.
It's a big table.
It's a big-ass table. You can go to the merch tab and check out everything we got. We got hoodies, T-shirts, thongs, the little banana hammocks with the elephant and the little... We don't...
Those aren't on there.
Oh. Well, the shirts are there.
Leggings.
Phone
cases that look...
No.
Oh, I don't have a phone
you don't
case
have
on
one.
this.
You don't have one. So yeah, thank you for all of our patrons that patrons, patroni. For all of our patroni, thank you very much for your donations.
It's not like alumni.
So yeah, thank you guys very much for your donations, and keep it coming. And while you're there, also you can hit up the Inked and Chattered tab, a Revelation Inc. tab, a lot of other tabs that Novella's not put up there. Yeah,
They're all over there.
Are they there?
All over
I
there.
bet not.
Yeah, they work.
Very, very nice. Plus, we have the ticker that's up and going too with the top 5 downloaded singles is what it is nowadays, right? Which in the beginning, this all started with rock and Billboard.com, bunch of bullshit, $12.99 a month just to see the top 100 music. So we went away from that. Now it's just the top 5 downloaded songs in the world. And it seems like it literally changes every week according to what's going on in the world and people's feels. It's actually kind of...
for Popular Monster, following your
I see, I noticed that.
Like,
Yeah, that one's got holding power. Yeah, that one's got holding power. So, and Super Secret Time, I'm not wearing underwear, and I've never heard that song.
You never heard that song?
I have
Do you
to check
listen
it
to the
out.
radio?
I do.
Fucking play it like 5 times a day.
Really?
Yeah, it's
And
ridiculous.
I've probably heard it then if I just...
You're listening to it at the wrong times, I guess.
Probably.
I'm catching it just the right
Yeah,
times.
I might be listening
I'm over
to it
the
while I'm
song. It's
sleeping.
a good
I
song,
really
but
like it, but when we went to Ohio with Sirius XM, Octane played it like 20
yeah,
times.
Octane's really
I've heard
hard for
it.
You had to have heard it.
I've heard it. Yep. I have heard. I know
Before I
exactly.
got run out on it, I really liked it.
Yeah.
I still like it. It's just I heard it a lot.
Well, that's what you do. You play. Moving on. What do we got? What's on tap next? Power rankings.
What are they getting into?
Ooh.
Are we gonna talk about them?
Yeah. Oh no, we're gonna talk about the Deftones.
We'll do it.
Well, no, I wanna jump since we're already doing UFC. I'm gonna go to the power rankings. This is post draft. This is everybody's in position. Free agency's not over, but all the big names are basically signed. Saints are cheaters, and this is the 1 through 32 power rankings of the NFL. If the season were to start today, which it's not going to, but it said it might without fans, and I'm okay with that. At first, I didn't like it. We'll go from the bottom to the top.
I need you to find something else to bitch about.
Wait, whoa.
And quit saying we're cheaters every week.
Daddy's talking right now. Coming in last, number 32, the New Orleans Saints. No, look at his face. For real? Yeah. Shouldn't have signed Manuel Sanders
throw
away.
Nana's nut.
No, you got 32 is Jacksonville, 31's the Redskins, 30's the Bengals, 29's the Giants, 28 the Lions, Panthers 27, Jets 26, 25 the Dolphins, 25 the LA Chargers, 23 is Denver, Las Vegas Raiders, number 22, 21 is Chicago Bears, number 20 is Cleveland, another winning season in Cleveland. Arizona Cardinals 19, Falcons 18, Los Angeles Rams 17, 16 Texans, 15 New England Patriots. How's that feel? That's real nice. What if they go on a run and they win a fucking Super Bowl? I'm just going to throw my hands up and just be like, yep. Just slowly take my Niners stuff and put
It's
it
all
up.
Tom Brady's fault. Stop.
Goddamn Tom Brady's. Number 14 is Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 13 is the Colts. 12 is the Eagles. 11's the Bills. 10's the Cowboys, which I think that's actually low for them. I hate the Cowboys, but I'm gonna give them a little more respect than that, especially with old the Red Rocket coming into town. Andy Dalton getting picked up. 9 the Vikings.
Yes, dog penis.
8 the Titans.
Otherwise known as Andy Dalton.
7 the Bucks. 6 the Packers. Seattle Seahawks are number 5. I think that's too high for them. That's non-biased. I do think they belong in like 9, 10. I would switch the Cowboys with the Seahawks. Saints are at 4. The Niners at 3. Ravens at 2. Chiefs at 1. I think the Chiefs should be at 1. I think the Niners should be at 2. Yeah.
I think the Niners should be at 32. What's your take on that?
We were last year at this time. We were last year at this time. Yeah, we were.
Minus the Chiefs. 2, 3, and 4 all acquired some UT players.
Yeah. Yeah, they
For
did.
whatever reason. Oh.
Yeah, I'll give you 4 seconds.
It's
to
like
get
the
it.
it's like the temp agency waiting outside the courtroom,
Yeah.
handing out applications.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like the uprising.
It's
is
pointless.
Here. Yeah, the uprising.
They're
is
not going to
here.
keep the job.
Here we go. Vols fans all across the world, mainly just here in the Knoxville area. This is our year. This is our year, baby.
Go Seahawks.
I hope Peyton comes back. Yeah. So I'll give the Vols their credit due. They got the number 1 recruiting class in the SEC. But then you're gonna get the Alabama fans and be like, "You're welcome for Jeremy Pruitt." Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
You know, that's just the way these SEC fans do one another. Like, and then they all band together, whoever's winning at the end of the year, and they say that it doesn't matter because it's just an SEC thing.
Always been a Seahawks fan. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've always loved the Roll Tide. And why are you wearing your Oregon shirt last week? Because I like the colors, all right? Yeah. All right, that's enough sports. Let's move on. Deftones. Deftones.
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's actually going to happen.
Yes, that album is a mix down away from being released.
2023, here we come.
I love it. They'll still beat the Limp Bizkit album out.
Yeah, 100%.
It's
He
done.
doesn't. Fred does not know what he's
over.
doing.
Yeah,
now.
he's out doing live.
I heard the snippet.
Instagrams on in supermarkets right now. That's a true story. I've watched that. Anyways, yeah.
Not in Circle K's.
Something like a Lucky's back home or some shit like that. Yeah. That little snippet that Abe played.
I couldn't really like.
I heard enough.
Yeah.
I heard enough to know what I heard. And I heard nice.
That could just be one track though.
That's fine by me. One track. That's all you need. That's all you need.
We'll see.
Now, see, in the very beginning, they said that it was going to remind everybody of White Pony. And that was 2 years ago when they started this. And then now that's all they're comparing it to is White Pony. And from a little bit that I heard, I agree. And then Chino did his Apple Music Live at Home quarantine show last night. And they're all in. They're even bringing the old artist back that did the White Pony album cover.
They've been talking to them too about re-releasing White Pony.
Which, as big of a fan as I am, and I'm the biggest Deftones fan you'll find legally, don't release it for a third time. It doesn't need it. They've already.
Well, this is the third time.
If they were
doing
to
it.
re-release it, it's going to be the third or fourth time, because the original release was White Pony with the white cover, with the pony. The re-release had Back to School on it because they needed the record label said you need a radio hit, and Knife Party just wasn't. I think it was Knife Party just wasn't it. They were going to air Knife Party. So they went back in the studio and threw down on Back to School, re-released White Pony. And then I think there was another release. It was a red album cover that had like maybe some live tracks of Change on it, I think. So yeah, this will be the third re-release. Unless they do a big anniversary thing and it's like when you open it up, it's a hologram show and you can project it on your wall. I'll buy it for the fourth time then. I stand corrected.
Try to play off Fear Inoculum's
Well, they were
great
joking.
fucking album
Yeah.
if you bought it.
Yeah.
They were joking about calling it Black Stallion, just being goofy.
Yeah.
He said they didn't have any leftover tracks to put on there. So
That's a lie. I don't believe that. There's an entire album. There's an entire album shelved out there for the Deftones. It's called Arrows. It was never released. There's one track released off. It's called Smile. And it's because when Chi Cheng died, they just shelved the album. The band broke up. Everybody went their separate ways. There's another Deftones album out there. Who knows if we'll ever hear it. But it's out there. It's out there. So yeah, I'm pumped. I think music as a whole, if you read just all the bloggers and the people that do the thing on the internet, it's a big deal for the Deftones to release a new album. It's like Korn released a new album. It's anybody nostalgic, if they can come back sounding better than ever. Save music one more time, boys. You know?
I'll tell you one thing. If Fred ever gets his shit together and they release another Limp Bizkit album, it better be fucking hard. Real fucking hard. Like Slipknot did.
Yeah.
With We Are Not Your Kind, it
Yes.
better be fucking hard.
For Limp Bizkit to release an album now, they would have to recover from Golden Cobra, which I still have. I like it.
I don't hate.
Yeah, I don't hate. It's just like Metallica with Saint Anger. I own it, bought it. You're welcome. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Sound choppy? Yeah, it sounds a little
A little
poopy.
bit, yeah.
But I'm sitting here in the studio behind a microphone talking shit about it, and they're fanning their faces with their $100 bills, reaping the benefits of people saying this album is shit. And like Eazy-E said, what the fuck does it matter what they think or they do with that? It's theirs now. They bought that shit.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Like, so, I mean, it's just my point. It's just all opinions. It's all a bunch of opinions. But no, I agree. If Limp Bizkit comes back, which I hope they do, but I'm starting to falter on the hope. It needs to be everything that Significant Other was. And a little bit more. Because the band still got it.
Oh, yeah.
Fred still sounds like he did back in 98, 99. Wes Borland, amazing guitar player. Fucking John Otto, still bang a drum. And just, it's fine. It's fine. Fred Durst, I know you watch this show. Please release this album soon. Next 2 years.
You know, you put that post on Facebook of that old ass picture of Limp Bizkit as a group, and I noticed John Otto looks a hell of a lot like Fred Savage's. What was that show he was on?
Wonder Years.
Wonder Years.
Yeah.
Looks just like the fucking headshots.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way, I don't know, just the way he looked, and that just reminded me of Fred Savage for some reason.
That was like their beginnings.
Oh, yeah.
That was in their beginnings. So yeah, Deftones, new music, looking forward to it. Hopefully 2020, that's what Chino was talking about, is that they don't know what to do. Is the right thing to put it out when you can tour on it, or do you put it out before you tour on it?
I agree with holding off.
Yeah.
Wait until you can, like, full swing, especially being a band like Limp Bizkit. I mean, this was their year to really fucking break out. At some point, probably release the album they've been working on.
Yeah.
I would hope.
Yeah.
I was expecting somewhere in the fall of this year.
I was expecting fall last year.
Well,
really
we both were.
Yeah.
We both were.
Yeah.
But then, you know, kind of was like, okay, well, maybe it is 2020 of the fall.
Mm-hmm.
My plan that I envisioned for them that I thought they were going to do was tour through the spring and the summer, release it in the fall, bang it out, do another huge fucking U.S., maybe overseas tour off of the new album after you just rekindled some of that the previous year. It's not a bad plan. Kind of got a little bit
sidetracked.
A little bit of obstacles in the way.
A little sidetracked. Now, and they have played a new single, Limp Bizkit, that is. They have played a new single at a live show in L.A. So, I mean, it's out there. It's out there. The music out there. That's not the doubt. The doubt is everybody going to stay passionate enough to finish up strong, show up.
And they may even be finished. They may just be holding out.
Could be just, bam. Hey, look.
Yeah, I know you took me to prom, but I really just want to wait for the right person.
Right.
Type of thing.
I appreciate the offer.
I know you bought the hotel and the limo, and you bought my dress, and you paid for the ticket. Yeah, you met my dad, but yeah,
just not in that. I'm just not into you that much. Yeah, oof, been there.
I appreciate the towel that you laid down on the bed, but
yeah, but I gotta go. My boyfriend's outside. Moving on. What do we got next?
Well, I had other music news. I don't think it's really y'all style, but Asking Alexandria's new album's out next Friday.
Is that on the website?
What's it called?
Website.
Fuck yeah.
Like a House on Fire. And it was scheduled for the 15th. It's still showing to be on the 15th. It hasn't changed since all this happened.
I haven't listened to them since high school.
Concerts have been obviously messed up, but the release of the album's still ready to go. You can listen to one of their songs on our site, the newest one. They have a video for Anti-Socialist. So if you have listened to them recently, go do it.
Is that who opened for Papa Roach?
We saw them with Papa Roach and Bad Wolves.
Yes. Which Bad Wolves, that new album for Bad Wolves, it's not new anymore. They're still rolling off of it. Yeah, they just released a new single off of that. I couldn't tell you what it was to save my life, but it sounded really good. Tommy Vex can sing. God damn.
Speaking of Bad Wolves, we just had a memory pop up on our Facebook. Last year, this time, we were in Rockville, living it up.
Jacksonville, we miss you.
We miss you. Supposed to be in Daytona this year.
It's supposed to have been in Daytona. Yeah, it's going to be bigger and better.
Here we are. You're wearing a hoodie right now.
Yeah. I'm cold. It's like 62 degrees outside. I'm fragile. I can't. I can't do it. I can't do the cold weather anymore. I just get a little bit of cold in me.
Why don't you go heat yourself up with some of those jalapeno poppers from Burger King?
Yeah, what's with that? Jalapeno poppers from Burger King?
Yeah, I think it gave me food poisoning.
Poisoning?
I know I ate them like a madman against my better judgment. Since I came back to eating after I did the juice, and I slowly eased my way back into eating because of what happened the first time many years ago. And then I thought, this is going to be fine. I'm fine. I can't eat fried foods, which I wasn't a fried food guy before. I don't, like maybe breaded chicken strips or some shit like that. And French fries, I guess.
Not technically.
But as far as, you know me, I don't like Southern cooking. I'm not a Southern fried food guy. Grease, heavy grease. Anytime I've tried it in the last couple weeks, it's just hit me like a ton of bricks. And I eat those jalapeno poppers. First and foremost, they weren't good. Secondly, they sucked.
Were they cream cheese or were they cheddar cheese poppers?
Cheddar cheese.
I think they were cheddar cheese, yeah. Yeah, I think they were cheddar cheese. And by the time I got them, they weren't even, they were lukewarm. So it was it's like heating up string cheese and not eating it fast enough. Where it's like, it felt like string cheese.
Wait, hold on.
Why are you microwaving?
Why are you microwaving string cheese?
Because I like hot cheese. Don't judge me with your judgy face over there.
She's not the only one.
No.
Why are you heating up string cheese? Nobody on this planet does that. If you heat up your string cheese, please leave a comment.
Comment
and I'll
below.
braid you.
Yeah.
Because you're an idiot.
Battering it and throwing it in the deep fryer, not just microwaving.
I don't even care if you just bite it straight in. As long as you eat it cold, like a normal person.
Okay. No.
What?
No. This is coming from somebody that eats casseroles ice cold, doesn't even knock the ice chips off, and just goes to town.
That's not that. That's
no.
What?
Listen.
That's not that abnormal.
Listen.
Anything is good cold. It was heated up once. You can eat it now. It's already been cooked.
String cheese in a cup of soup is where it's at. See, I just stopped the traffic right there. I got her attention. You're not sold because
you're heating up string cheese.
Yeah, I still don't want the cheese heated.
Most people peel it off in strings right out of the fridge.
I don't do it all the time. I'm just saying when I put it in my cup of soup.
You put it in the cup of soup.
Yes.
You're supposed to put an egg in a cup of soup, not a cold piece of string cheese.
I've never tried that before. That does sound delicious.
Yeah, heat it up and then crack an egg in it. You'll love it.
Drink the egg. Ooh.
Yep. It doesn't even have to be all the way cooked. It's still good.
It's fine.
Either way,
heating up string cheese is where it's at because once it reformates, it's
the only
chewy.
way you should be heating up string cheese is if you're deep frying.
Yeah, deep fried.
Right. But I don't like fried. That was the other thing I ate was their mozzarella sticks. Also bullshit.
Would they have mozzarella sticks now?
Right. Burger King's trying to be Jack in the Box. Let's call it out. Tacos.
Well, yeah, they've been trying to do that for years. They've been trying to do that for years.
Yeah.
You're never gonna be Jack in the Box.
You're never gonna be.
I never even tried their tacos. I'm not even mad. They still have it on the menu.
I think so. Yeah.
Still not gonna try it.
Yeah.
I didn't go to the Burger King ever since they took away the Angry Whopper.
You're angry.
I've been angry and I don't go to Burger King. If you ain't got nothing really spicy on your menu, I'm not fucking going. You can go fuck yourself.
Spicy chicken sandwiches.
Not spicy.
Nah, that's not.
Anybody's spicy chicken is bullshit. Why don't you really fucking kick it up? For people who order something spicy, they want something spicy. Not like tang. It's always tangy.
It's tangy.
It's tangy.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It just kind of tingles your tongue a little bit. No.
I
want my nose to be running and I want to shit through a screen door and not hit a fucking wire. That's the kind of spicy I want.
Then eat those fucking jalapeno poppers from Burger King because that's been my life for the last 24 hours. And I knew it instantly, too. That's what I get for letting my kids eat. Never again are they eating. Burger King. Ooh.
Oh. DHS is on the way.
Maybe they'll like and subscribe. No, that's it. Because they like the chicken nuggets. So I was like, yeah, whatever. It's quick. It's easy. Whatever. Never again. Ever again.
So you go to McDonald's for chicken nuggets.
Well, no, Burger King has the cheapest bundle.
Yeah, and their kids, they don't know what they're
that's
eating.
for a reason. They're trash.
Exactly.
I've never had them, but I imagine they're
I
trash.
love them. They don't even smell like chicken nuggets. Like, McDonald's has that distinctive chicken nugget smell. It's not chicken, but it still smells.
It smells like that nice pink paste.
Yeah.
That's what you eat your chicken.
Burger King smells like old grease. And that's it. They love them, though.
Now, if you want to sponsor us, we'll change our opinion.
I love your chicken nuggets.
love a good Whopper.
Kruz would eat all the tacos.
Yeah.
I love your tacos.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that for sponsorship. Yes, I would.
Yes, you would.
Cold, delicious, spicy taco from Burger King. I eat 4 every day.
Take a little nibble off.
What was it? Happy Gilmore, where he's doing the cold cut sub.
The Subway, yeah.
I eat 3 every day. Oh man, that'd be rough. What's the off subject? I know it's not on the little topic over there, but what's the one thing that you hate but you would bend for a sponsorship?
Man.
Food wise, because that could go eons.
Well, no. So you mean like a chain?
Like a chain restaurant. Yeah.
Something I hate?
That you just like, nope.
Burger King.
I think that's a round table.
Like honestly, I think I'll eat fast food or any chain like anywhere.
Yeah.
Like I really don't care. But Burger King, I don't go to like at all.
I got one worse for me. KFC. I've always said if you
hell no.
I've always said if you hear me saying I wonder what KFC's menus got, somebody give me a Snickers because I'm about to have a coma stroke. Like I'm about to just
not even the famous bowls?
No.
I love the famous bowl.
You guys
especially when you're getting drunk.
You guys like KFC? Yeah, but you gotta be good and drunk.
They're hot and their Nashville hot chicken tastes nothing like a Nashville hot chicken, but it's so greasy. Yeah. It's so good.
Little pickle on it.
Little pickle.
Oh,
so good.
Oh boy. Yeah, between it would be KFC. There is no between. It'd be KFC. Yeah, it'd be KFC. They would have to. The Colonel would have to let me wear his soul patch and tie, and then sponsor our show. And I'd be like, I love your breakfast bowls and chicken.
The King would have to bring back the Angry Whopper for me to. For me to, yeah, I understand. For them to sponsor our show.
I understand.
They had to bring back the Angry Whopper with the red bun.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Didn't they have the black bun too for the Halloween Whopper?
Yeah. That was apparently making people poop green.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's fine. I poop green all the time. It's normal.
It's fine. It's
called being a vegan. Hello, now
you're
give me my
Whopper. Fucking Whopper.
Yeah. Right.
Get over yourself.
What we got next?
Man, we're about out of things to talk about unless you want to talk about Tiger King.
I do.
You do?
I do. Nicolas Cage. How we doing over there?
14.
Nicolas Cage. I thought today it started with a little Facebook, post. I just thought it was a funny ha 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 because of how ridiculous it sounds. And up to this exact second, it's official. Nicolas Cage is casted as Joe Exotic in a limited made-for-TV series of The Tiger King. Nicolas Cage.
Before we talk about it.
Okay.
One role Nicolas Cage has played. Favorite movie. Go.
Face Off.
Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Mine's between Face Off and Matchstick Men.
Okay.
But Matchstick Men wins.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
I love him in that. It's so. Oh my god.
Face Off for me, and Travolta too. That's my favorite Travolta movie too, because they play two characters, but they play each other. It's a gorgeous, great movie.
But yeah, for me, it'd be Matchstick Men.
Yeah, that's.
And we'll go ahead and hop into it. I hate him playing Tiger King. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Hate him playing Tiger King.
He's got a good Southern accent.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hey Novella.
Oh, Novella.
You're actually surprised that I have one?
That's what I think about your opinion.
I'm going to write it down. I'm going to let you... this is what I think she's going to answer. You ready?
Okay.
Oh, God. Is it because we talked about it the other day? Let me see.
Yeah.
Raising Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Go fuck yourself.
There it is.
And Connor. Yeah.
You wrote down Con Air or Gone in 60 Seconds. We talked about that.
Yeah, no, I do like him.
I like that a lot.
I like him in Gone in 60 Seconds, but yeah, it's more the movie than... Because, what's his name? Ribisi? Giovanni Ribisi. I like him more. He plays the little brother in that movie. I like him more than Nicolas Cage.
You seen Raising Arizona?
Yeah, I've seen Raising Arizona. Yeah.
Is that with Cher?
Huh?
Is that with Cher? Raising Arizona had Cher, right?
I don't think so.
Pull that shit up, Novella.
Holly Hunter.
Have you seen
Close
Matchstick Men?
I think so.
You would know if you've seen Matchstick Men.
I remember bad with names.
He has the daughter that comes into his life, like out of nowhere, and he has like really bad OCD. And he has the partner, and they like do cons together.
I think I have.
With the honorable mention to Snake Eyes. That was one of his real low budget film that didn't get a lot of love, but I thought it was good.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
I forgot about some of these things that he's in.
He's been in so many things.
Shit.
He's been so many things. He ruined Ghost Rider. He was in Con Air.
He ruined Ghost Rider? You didn't like him in that?
The second one. Let me rephrase that.
The second one was fucking garbage.
Technically, the third one, because they put him back in a reboot, the second one was garbage. And then his second one technically was triple garbage. Triple OG garbage.
No, I liked him in Ghost Rider.
The first one, yes. First one.
There really isn't a lot of movies that I don't like him in.
The sneaky good one is called Bringing Out Your Dead with Michael Madsen from Reservoir Dogs. They're ambulance drivers on like the night beat. It's dark.
That sounds familiar.
Dark. I think it's called Bringing Out Your Dead. I think.
Bringing Out the Dead.
Bring Out the Dead. Same thing. Michael Madsen. Anything he's in. I mean,
Honestly, he's probably gonna knock out Tiger King.
Probably.
Like if it's a true thing, who knows if it even is?
No, it is. Like it's breaking news in the mainstream, right up there with that new producer of Star Wars. So he's gonna make the Chewies do the Wookiee dance in the Princess Yoda in the Leia spaceship.
I can hit stop record anytime. Anytime. I have the power.
I have the ability to do it, and I will. Is that it? That's it. Is that it? That's it. It's gonna wrap it up for us. Send them back to the website, Novella. Do something.
I can't just make them.
You can.
It's not how you treat people.
Show them your boobs.
Give them a roll of pennies and tell them enjoy yourself.
Show them your ass and show them your boobs. That'll get them to the
Don't
website.
do like we did. You can't just
go to the website www.theasylum.productions. There is a tab up there that says Novella's Ass and Tits. Check that out. Just updated just now.
Yep.
Get that up there right now. Also, our merch tab is on there. Our Patreon tab is on there. There's a link to our YouTube page with Inked and Chattered and Brews with Diego and Kruz. Every episode with Inked and Chattered is released on Tuesdays. Every episode of Brews with Diego and Kruz is released on Fridays. Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, share, subscribe some more. Also, Hellfire Radio, the Asylum radio show, will be back in a month. We're in May now, so I think we're a month away. Yeah, so go ahead and start getting your submissions in right now. Plus, we have another little show we can't talk about right now. All we're gonna say is bands, send us your MP3s to. Really, any of us. I was going to say, send it to Novella at theasylum.productions. Make sure it's MP3 format if you want played on the air. If you have music videos, send those as well. We got something in the works starting in June besides the Asylum radio show. I think everybody will like it a lot. Go to hellfireradio.com. Check that out as well. That's it.
If you don't have MP3 format, we can
convert it. But
we
would
convert it.
rather you send MP3s. Thank you. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys once again. Don't forget this coming Friday, Brews with Diego and Kruz. Novella is picking the beer.
You.
No.
Me.
You. I picked the banana bread beer that everybody thought was going to be amazing, including myself. Ended up being a dud. Thank you guys so much. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your mom I said hi.
I can't.